In this video, we're going to solve for x in the following equation, and we're going to use a formula to do it, and that formula is called the quadratic formula. Now, you do have to memorize this, and the form is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 ac all over 2a. However, a good exercise is looking at where it comes from, and I'll give you a hint. Try completing the square in general form and see what you end up with. Now, this formula can only be used to solve for x in cases that have the form 0 equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And that's really important. If one side does not equal 0, you cannot apply this formula. So let's go through and do this. So step 1 is I'm going to pull out my a, b, and c terms. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 4, and c is equal to minus 5. And then I'm going to set up my formula. So x is equal to negative b, so that's minus 4, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is minus 4 squared. Extend this a little further. Minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is minus 5, all over 2a, which is 1. And now I'm going to solve this. So we end up with minus 4, which is 4, plus or minus the square root of 16 plus 20, all over 2 is equal to 4 plus or minus the square root of 36 over 2. And this plus or minus is what is going to allow me to get two answers. So we go up here. We might have case 1, x is equal to 4 plus 6 over 2, which is equal to 5. Or case 2, x is equal to 4 minus 6 over 2, which is equal to negative 1. And now I've solved that equation. One piece of advice, actually two pieces of advice. First piece, anytime you use this formula, I recommend you write it down in the general form, and that's going to help you memorize it. Second piece of advice is your calculator will apply this formula for you. So it's probably worth taking a minute or two and figuring out how to have your calculator calculate the quadratic formula for you.